Gillespie Tower, Cessna 6460 Mike at run-up area 27 right, ready for takeoff. We're staying in the pattern for stop and goes and prefer right traffic in sequence.
Cessna 60 Mike, hold short, runway 27 right.
Hold short, 27 right, 60 Mike.
Good. Again, we're going to taxi almost straight ahead.
Okay.
Pivot right there. We want to be right there.
And stop with a full
and
brake.
Stop, full brake. Make sure your rudders are aligned and your wheel is aligned so you don't add power and you deviate off. Because you don't want to have to use any brake when you start the takeoff run to correct for directional control.
Yeah.
And then we're going to rotate at 50. Check.
Yep.
Climb out at 55. And then slowly accelerate when we get to 500 feet.
67, okay.
We'll accelerate to 67 and bring that notch of flaps up.
Oh. The airplane with problems?
Yeah.
There's engine problem?
Said he's just not developing full power.
Yeah.
He could have one mag grounding out. He could have the carb heat stuck on. He could have other issues.
Okay.
Cessna 6460 Mike, follow Cessna in the up and off 27 left. They will be joining right traffic. Runway 27 right, clear for takeoff, follow that Cessna.
Okay, we'll follow the Cessna. We're clear for takeoff 27 right. Request a short delay on the runway.
Cessna 60 Mike, approved as requested.
Thank you. All right, right over here. All right.
So.
Right, now stop. Stop.
Yep. I want to be
hold the brakes. That's close enough. Now, full power.
Full.
Hold the throttle. We need full mixture.
Full mixture, full power. Okay.
Okay, full power. We're good. Release brakes. Go.
Okay.
Airspeed alive.
35 live.
Say airspeed alive.
Airspeed live.
Okay.
40.
Cessna
45.
Runway
50.
Rotate. And climb out at 55.
Climbing 55. So 55. Well, we are 100 feet.
Now slowly lower the nose. There you go.
Go to 67. Still nose
Look how high we are compared to where we would normally be. Lower the nose a little more. Let's get to 67.
Okay.
So you're going to lower the nose to a normal attitude.
Okay.
And now you can squeeze that notch of flaps out.
Now everything
is the perfect soft field takeoff.
That's great. Okay.
It's not hard. In fact, you did that really, really well.
Okay.
Gillespie Tower, Cessna 341 Sierra Papa, above El Cap, altitude 3,700. Request for full stop.
Cessna 341 Sierra Papa, Gillespie Tower, ident. Make straight in, runway 27 left, report a 3 mile final.
Ident. 341 Sierra Papa.
System 1 Sierra Papa, ident, observe 3,700 indicated.
That's that bumping. Okay.
341 Sierra Papa.
Yep. Watch the bird.
Whoa. Wow. Thank you for that.
Did you notice that when he got scared, he dove?
Yeah.
Never go under him.
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
If they're going to go over the top of you, they'll dive right into you and kill you.
Yep.
And a bird that size will come through here, that windshield, and take you out. Could knock you out. Okay?
Yep.
So. Now remember.
Cessna 60 Mike, number 2, false Cessna, right base, runway 27 right, clear, touch and go.
27 right, number 2 behind the Cessna, 60 Mike, and request the option for a stop and go.
I'm sorry, Cessna 60 Mike, clear for the option. When you're reading it back, I'm thinking he wanted the option.
I think we both do. Okay, go back. So remember, everything is the same except short finals 55, and you move the aiming point. That's it.
Okay.
So don't overthink it. 55 and the aiming point.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, I'll be aiming on the first arrow, the 3 arrows.
I would pick the middle arrow for the first time.
Okay, thank you.
Now don't get low out here.
Yep.
Hold your altitude. Do not get 4 red lights.
Yep.
Get yourself slowed down to 55 and trimmed.
System 958, cross runway 2 left, and then contact ground point 7.
27 left, and contact ground 958.
Colors 50 Tango, Gillespie, hold short runway 2 left.
Hold short runway 2 left, pass short Tango.
Now manage.
Now it's 60.
Now get some power in there. Get some power in there because you're getting low. You're descending now towards the chevrons. We want to keep our aim point.
Okay.
That arrow.
Runway 27 left, clear
Trim a little. Get your nose up a little bit, just a little bit.
Runway
It's going to
27
settle at
left,
55 and descend towards.
3410
Too much power out.
Cessna 60 Mike, make this a touch and go, and then you can get to the option next time. Sorry.
No problem. Touch and go for 60 Mike. We won't be long.
Colors 50 Tango. Make left traffic, runway 27 left,
Power out.
Takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27 left, pass short Tango, make close traffic.
You're a little high, so let's get down lower. Diggity damn. All right, so flaps up, brakes, 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 and then you would go. All right, but now we're going to do a touch and go. Very good.
I rotate.
Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way.
Okay.
I can't wait to look in the mirror, 'cause I get better looking each day.
That's great.
To know me is to love me. I must be a hell of a man.
Whoa. That's great. And you know, I want to have that again when you're playing the piano or the guitar, okay? One day you'll do that.
That was a really nice short field landing for your first one. Like I say, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect, man. That was good.
Oh, thank you so much. Actually, it was hard to aim that on the arrow.
All right, so I'm going to demo one for you. I'll do the next one. I want to demo it, and I'm going to talk through it as I demo it.
I appreciate that.
And it'll give you a sight picture to work for it, okay?
I appreciate that.
But that was really, really good. But you notice you can't spend a long time getting your nose up. You got to get her done.
Cessna 60 Mike, runway 27 right, clear for the option.
60 Mike, clear for the option, 27 right. Okay.
Minus 560, Papa, cross runway 27 left, and contact ground.
Runway 27 left, contact ground, clear Papa.
Okay, so
good
you have the flight control.
I have the flight controls. All right. So let's imagine this.
Okay.
Our runway, our short runway, starts at the threshold.
Okay.
And you see where the 1,000-footers are?
Yeah, the white.
The big white things?
Yeah.
At the close end of the 1,000-footers,
27 Golf Foxtrot, left tower.
There be rocks.
Okay. Right,
we hit those, we damage our airplane or ourselves, okay?
Ourselves, okay.
So we have a 1,000-foot long runway, basically.
Okay.
See whether the old man's got it.
Wind 240 at 11.
40 at 11. All right, so I have a 5.5 knot crosswind, and I have about an 8 knot headwind. Okay?
Okay.
So with an 8-knot headwind, I don't want to move the aiming point too far back.
To be further.
Yeah, because the wind is going to keep me from gliding very far, right, or flaring very far.
And the touchdown will be
So wind
faster.
is real important when you're doing this maneuver, more so than any other landing.
3410 Papa, contact ground. Have a good
Wind
day.
is critical on this one.
Yes, sir. Okay.
10 pop-up, contact ground.
Also, altitude is my friend up to a point because I want to descend over an obstacle. So most short fields, there's obstacles and trees before the runway and after the runway. So you have to drop it in. You can't drag it in with power.
Okay.
Well, that wind kicks our butt coming around Rattlesnake, doesn't it? Okay, second notch of flaps. Third notch of flaps. And very early on, I'm going to trim it for 55. I don't want to do that at the last minute. I'm going to do it out here. Okay, now watch.
Away from here, 5. Wow, okay.
All right. Now, 55 hands off, right? So now I don't have to use any pressure to fly the plane. All I have to do is fly the plane. Now at this point, I'm just trying to get myself set up for the descent towards that middle arrow. Okay. And I'm going to aim at the pointy end of that middle arrow. So kind of the far end of the, see what I mean? So
that's too precise. Okay.
No, if that pointy end starts to move underneath my nose like it just did, I'm too high.
Okay.
I'm ballooning up. If it starts to get farther away from my cowling, from my aiming screw out there, then I'm coming in too low. I want to come in and, so imagine there was a hangar right there where the chevrons are. You see where the chevrons are? So I want to drop in over that obstacle.
Eastbound, obstacle 1,300.
Okay, so at this point I got 55 knots. There's my pointy end. I'm starting to sink. Catch it, catch it. Now, I'm going to take the power out, and I'm going to descend right towards that pointy end.
That's arrow. That's precise.
All right.
Okay.
RV227 Delta Bravo, Gillespie Tower, enter right base, runway 27 right, report crossing Lakeside Golf Course.
Wow.
Report Lakeside Golf Course.
Well, I died. Came up a little short. Okay. But what I should have done, I was trying to show off. But what I should have done, bring that up and then full stop.
Okay.
Even though I'm way short, came in nice and slow. But because I came up short, that would have been a fail. Okay. So you have the flight controls.
I have the flight controls.
Full power. Rotated 50, climb out at 55. Go.
But there's not helicopter parking there.
Don't start with that. Start center.
Maybe at the county pad.
Speed 5.
We'll land at the transient
45, 50, rotate.
Sir, west transient parking.
Helicopter, East Golf, the one to the west.
So still 55.
Gillespie Tower, Cessna 65290, 3,000
feet. Nose down.
In down for touch and go with information.
67.
What's up, Jade Sierra Golf? You can just make right traffic for runway 27 right.
So flaps on.
Very good.
Sierra Golf, right traffic for runway 27.
Gillespie Tower,
67.
RC6, 675, northwest 1,000.
So the reason why I didn't make the threshold,
6.1 mile north of the field.
that pointy end of the arrow was too far from the threshold for the wind.
The wind was
Now,
hard. Okay.
if I had done that in the reel, I would have given it a shot of power to try and
You
make
could
it
have extended with the power. Yep.
with a little bit of power. I don't want to drag it in with a lot of power, but a burst of power just to make sure I make it. That's not cheating.
Okay.
Okay.
Straight in, runway 27 left.
I was hoping I'd get lucky.
Next 18 for runway 27 left and report 3 mile final.
You're good. You're already at 1,000. You can turn.
Make short approach. Runway 27 right, clear to land, and you can offset to west transient.
Okay, Sierra Golf, make short approach, runway 27 right.
7 Delta Bravo, runway 27 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 27 right, 7
Your short field takeoff is excellent.
Gillespie Tower, Cessna 15, Michael Whiskey, over Verona, Casino.
27 right, 41 post Romeo.
The 60 Mike, number 2, following experimental mid-right base, runway 27 right, clear for the option.
27 right, 60 Mike, number 2.
So, to stop and go?
Archie about 1 mile to the north.
Yeah, so we're cleared for the option.
Yep.
Mr. 6, flying at Mercy, will be at your own risk. Proceed via 67 Charlie, wind 250 at 10.
67 Charlie, Mercy 6.
Go.
Coast 50 Tango, runway 27 left, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 27 left, 50 Tango.
Remember, you got a headwind, so you're going to try and stay a little higher.
2 Mike Whiskey, number 3, following Cessna on a mile and a half final, runway 27 right, clear to land.
Get yourself flaps in and trim for 55.
It's low.
Now imagine that that's all the runway you've got is between where that airplane is and those 1,000 footers. That's it.
Yep.
That's all you got.
Okay. Line it. Stretch it.
Tower, you're at 6, holding short 27 right for banner, pick
Speed.
up banner west and
Come on, let's get your speed under control.
At 6 West Tower,
Take that power out and slow down to 55 and trim it.
27 right, you're at 6.
No sense stretching it if you're already doing 80.
Gillespie Tower system 904 Delta.
Now you can put power back in because you're sinking.
Tango, request touch and go.
Cessna 904 Delta Romeo, Gillespie Tower, straight in, runway 27 right,
55.
3 mile final.
7 right, report 3 mile final, 4 Delta Romeo. Please, touch and go.
4 Delta Romeo, I have your request.
All right, you're getting low. Power, 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 power. Power, power, power. You got to drop it in, remember? Don't get low out here. You're already kind of on the low side. All right.
Okay.
Now, drop it towards that, but the bottom of the last arrow. So we'll move the aiming spot a little closer to the threshold.
Runway 27 left, clear touch and go. Make left traffic afterwards.
This is good.
Just over Lakeside Golf Course, runway 27 right, descending at 2,000.
Good. Line your nose up and drop your wing because you got a left crosswind. Come on. Don't give me any side load. Get that wing down. Push right rudder. Line your nose. Line your nose. Give me a crosswind.
290.
There you go. Now land it.
That's the 1 Foxtrot Romeo, free
Oh,
change.
right rudder. Right rudder. Better. Okay.
The 2 Mike Whiskey, traffic on a 3.5 mile final from right.
Don't skid it. Don't skid it. Off the brakes. Off the brakes. Off the brakes.
Skidding?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Okay.
Flaps, go.
10 degrees?
Yep.
Flaps.
The 605, minimum time on the runway, please.
We're rolling 60, Mike.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, live. 40, 50, rotate. Okay.
So you did good on the short field stuff, but you forgot about the crosswind stuff.
Yeah, the crosswind actually.
Reach Med 11.
All right, so normal landing this time, crosswind.
Okay, yeah.
We got a lot of wind. Don't want to play with it.
Just south about 5 miles to the northwest.
60 Mike downwind. This will be touch and go.
60 Mike, roger, runway 27 right, clear touch and go.
60 Mike.
And you're following a Cessna on a short final run, 60 Mike.
Copy, we got him. 60 Mike. You got a pretty strong crosswind, so if you only want to use 2 notches of flaps, do so. That'll give you a little more rudder authority.
Okay.
27 Papa Mike, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff, Cessna. Well, correction, aircraft swing about in the upwind will be a left crosswind departure. Cessna 2 Mike Whiskey, crosswind 2 left, and contact ground, traffic short final.
Wow.
Crossing runway 21 left, Mike Whiskey.
Wow. That's because of the mountain?
Zone number 2, follow Cutlass on a half mile final, runway 27 left, clear touch and go.
Touch and go, number 290.
Cessna 353, Gillespie Tower, taxi up 2, hold short, runway 27 right, stay direction of flight.
Taxi up, hold short, 27 right, 353, right downwind departure.
Roger. Cessna 4 Delta Romeo, number 2, following a Cessna on a mile and a half final, runway 27 right, clear touch and go, make right traffic afterwards.
Delta Romeo, 5 miles final.
Cessna 4 Delta Romeo, number 2, follow Cessna on a mile final, runway 27 right, clear touch and go, make right traffic afterwards.
Number 227 right, right traffic, Delta Romeo.
That's your wind socks. You got a pretty strong crosswind from the left. Keep it stable. Don't let your nose wander from the target.
Okay.
Target is at 9 at the far end of the runway.
Wind check.
Wind 240 at 10.
Don't flare till you get low.
Yep.
Don't flare.
No, I'm not flaring.
Pull it power out.
Flying.
You've made the runway.
Yep.
Whee, that's wind shear. All right, now you can flare. Stay over the center line. Align your nose. Point your nose at that far end down there. Drop that wing. We're drifting to the right.
Okay.
Right rudder. There you go. Keep it in. Keep it in.
Okay.
And keep increasing it.
Yep.
All the way back. Now, center line.
Center line.
Flaps. Carb heat.
Carb heat.
Go.
Okay. 50. Rotate.
Cessna 353, Cessna, the upwind is remaining in right traffic, right down departure approved, runway 27 right.
Let's do 67. It's a normal takeoff. We don't have any flaps, right?
No.
That's good. This was just introductory. We'll be doing a lot of short field and soft field as you get ready for your check rides.
Okay.
So this was just a way to kind of get you some familiarity.
Oh, I appreciate that. That's good. Okay, then.
Takeoff 3 Tower, Arrow 33142, frequency change.
Oh, 142 approved.
142, good. Astro 2 clear to the north.
Astro 2, free stretch approved, thank you for your help.
Do I need the third notch of flaps, or is it okay with 2?
Okay with 2 if that's what you want to do.
I'll do it with
Stay
2.
over the center line. Keep your nose pointed at the far end of the runway. Keep your feet involved. Stay over the center line with your hands.
Wind 220 gusting 15.
Oh, pretty strong.
Yeah.
I'm going to be with you on it in case I have to take over.
Okay. Tango number 2, false Cessna, half mile final, runway 27 left, for touch and go.
All right, drop that left wing just a little. Your primary control is rudder, so keep your feet primary.
Yep, okay.
Now, flare out. Now just stay over the center line. Primary feet is rudder, keep your feet involved. Bed down. Roll out to alpha.
Okay.
Full back pressure and brakes. Brakes, brakes, brakes.
Brakes, brakes.
Straight ahead, brake, 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 brake. Straight ahead, don't brake and turn.
Okay.
Because we got that wind is going to want to tip us up. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now you can turn. Good.
Lovely.
This is Cessna 4907 holding short on
Flaps and carb heat, you can do that without looking.
Yeah, I mean,
landing light, you can do that without looking.
60 Mike, cross runway 27 left and contact ground.
Cross 27 left, contact ground, 60 Mike.
4 Delta Romeo, contact ground.
Gillespie ground, Cessna 6460 Mike, 27 left Alpha, taxi to Golden State.
6460 Mike, Gillespie ground. Behind the Cessna to your left, taxi to Golden State via Delta Bravo, cross runway 35.
Cross runway 35, taxi via Delta Bravo to Golden State, 60 Mike.
Gillespie ground, Epic 1 on the service road at Alpha 2 to high performance.
Epic 1 Gillespie ground, cross runway 35 at Alpha 2.
Crossing 35, Alpha 2, Epic 1.